Peace and blessings. This is Nubia I, the Raw Food Goddess, the Womb Priestess, and the Holistic Practitioner. Okay, so I'm going to answer a question today that I got from one of the viewers, and she wanted to know, it was a comment that was left in one of my videos, and she wanted to know, how do you deal with people who kind of like discourage you when you are reaching for your dreams, or you're contemplating something unique and different, or you're deciding to go in another direction, and even those people around you who really, really love you, in a sense, you may be feeling like they love me, but why are they telling me not to do things? Why are they seemingly afraid for me? And what I want to tell you about that is, you know, even adults, even our mothers and our fathers and our loved ones, particularly when you have those people around you who really do care about you. When you know what you want and you really want to go for it, you really have to not allow other people to take you off your course, or to deter you from your faith even. And so with our parents or our loved ones or our boyfriends or our aunties or those people that say they care about us, they have fear. They have fear because they've experienced it. They had dreams themselves that didn't pan out. They wanted to move in another direction and they had a difficult time, or they did and they failed. And so they're kind of bringing all those things to you. And legitimately too, they also just fearful that you won't make it. What if you go away and you get hurt? And the thing is, you have to know that although these people love you, and that's a lot of people that don't really love you, the ones that are afraid, that like so-called your friends, they may be afraid that you're not going to no longer want to be in their space anymore, that you're not going to be able to hang out with them anymore, and most likely you won't. So first of all, when you get advice from people, consider the source. And do not ask people for advice that are not going to encourage you, that are not going to lift you up. Do you understand? You have to actually seek the advice of people that are going where you are, people that see the big picture, people that are where you want to be. You have to align yourself with those people. But the way to do it is you have to change your own mind, because all those people in your life that may be doubting your choices, on some level, they're just reflecting the doubt within yourself. And look, we all have that doubt that comes up occasionally, because that's that little bit of fear. And what I want to tell you is, it means that you're getting closer. That's exactly the path that you're supposed to take. It means that that path that feels fearful is probably exactly where you need to be. So feel the fear and then move through it anyway. I know, easier said than done, right? But really think about that. And think about, if you're constantly getting negativity about a situation or a decision that you want to make, then you have to say, so how is this me really being afraid? How are these people showing up as my fear in my own life? And once you realize it, you go, oh, okay, when I have more confidence in myself, when I believe in myself more, I won't have these naysayers. I'll have these people that are like, I'm so proud of you, you go, you do your thing, I support you. It's always about ourselves, which is so wonderful that we get to have these wonderful reflections, because I don't know if we would see other than that unless you're just a deep thinker, unless you're a person who really likes to go deep within yourself and delve into those parts of yourself that are actually giving you challenges. You know, and I use the word confidence, and I really want to go back to the word confidence. That is something that I think that we are working on constantly. I think confidence is everything. It's not the I am better than you kind of attitude. It is that I am as good as anybody else. I have everything in me to get the things that I want. Good things come to me easily and effortlessly. I know without a doubt that I am on my right path, doing the right thing, going the right direction. Even if you have to fake it till you make it, you have to continually say these things to yourself and move forward. Nobody's going to do it like you. And that's exactly what we want. We all admire people that are doing it differently. Whether we admit it or not, We admire those people because some part of us want to become those people. So remember, when you have those around you that are criticizing, that are discouraging to you, you have to ask, what parts of myself am I criticizing or discouraged? You know, it's interesting. When we fear something, and sometimes we're so afraid to do it, so we'll sabotage ourselves in ways. So we'll create these people around us that seemingly don't want us to move forward, you know, but really it's ourselves. So once we start to recognize that this is our doing, this is our creation, we could come back within. A lot of times, too, in order to separate yourself from those feelings, thoughts, ideas, you have to go back in and remember why you are doing what you are doing. And they call it intention. What is your intention? And you know, it's funny. I was thinking about intention. I'm going to go over here and get a book. And I was really thinking, so how do we bring our attention into full view? How do we bring our attention into full view? And what I started actually creating what they call vision boards. Treasure maps is what we called it back in, 15 years ago when we started doing these kind of metaphysical things. And it's basically putting picture and form to your thoughts. So you're creating what you want through visuals, because if you see it every single day and you see yourself in it, you can manifest. And what I want to show you, so mine is very, hodgepodge. It's Your Great Dreams, the Truth. And what I do is I create a book and I start putting in all the things that's important to me. And as you all know, I really want a new home. I actually want income property, and maybe buy a duplex. So I'm working on that dream. And so I have all these wonderful things. What I want to say to you, and I hope you all can see it, is that not only do you want to cut out pictures, like this is a table with a beautiful view, all like nature, you want to actually insert yourselves into the picture. This is how we really bring it, make it more tangible, and create that realism that we need to create the things that we want. So I put myself in, and then I put my daughter in. I mean, we are enjoying our space. And here, this is my home, and I'm sitting in my home, enjoying my space, and I want to show you, I love a fireplace, and I really want one, so here's my daughter by the fireplace and myself. So basically, it just goes on and on. Here I am sitting at my wonderful table, so I insert old pictures and photographs of myself, my daughter and I sitting in our living room. I mean, these are the kind of things that you want to start doing. Now, what I do is I break it down into categories. So my first category was my home life. This is my spirituality. This is my spirituality section. And then I go further. I go into my money. I want to erase my student debt. I want the Black Woman's Guide to Career Success. I want to own income property. I want to create a spending plan. I want to save for a down payment on my first home. And so I put this in visuals. I want to grow my online image. I want smart financial tips. And again, a woman watering money so she can help herself, her money to grow. These images every day, looking at it, will bring you back to why you want what you want, and remembering. And we remember when we view things. We look at pictures and they bring up memories. I just want to show you a few other things that I have. This is my health page, so I love liquids and juice and raw foods and beautiful organic things to eat, and so I picture those things because I want more and more and more of that. Anyway, I just wanted to kind of give you some tips on how to stay focused on your goals, at the same time recognizing that anybody around you that is not encouraging you is not just, well, I'll just have to let them go. Because if you don't let the feeling inside go of thinking that you're not enough, that you're doubtful, that you cannot make it, you will always have those kind of people in your life until you decide that, you know what, I'm afraid, but I can do this. And you bring your treasure book or your treasure map or your vision book into play. You can break it into categories. Again, home, marriage, or love, money, beauty, all kinds of things. And it's a wonderful attitude. Even for our sisters that are sometimes we get a little impatient about growing our hair out because, I cut my hair now. I want my hair to grow, grow, grow. I mean, I even have a category called hair. And I look at it every day and I say, grow, 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 grow. And I see that. So it helps you to hold the vision steady. Listen, my brothers and my sisters, you all could do this. This is the time, 2012 and beyond. The energy is moving so quickly and so powerful. You got it. Create that treasure map. Create those vision boards. And more importantly, put yourself in it. Cut out those pictures. See yourself at the table. Even more powerful. Anyway, I hope this really helps. This is Nubia I, the Royal Goddess, the Womb Priestess, and the Holistic Practitioner, and I'm sending you much success. Peace and blessings.